Make sure y'all all go tune in. We gonna Funk Flex in a few minutes. About to be live talking about the Caesar Pina, DJ Envy, Real Estate Rico. There's no need to tag DJ Envy on my page. He blocked me months ago, so all your tags go without reason. He's just blocking. He don't want to be included in anything. He's playing victim. All these people who are actual victims, who've never made a dime from any investment with Caesar, are out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Envy has played victim. He has played nonchalant. He has showed no empathy. And I'm glad that the media has finally picked this thing up. I have fought like hell for the last 5-6 months to try to get the people to vote. Funk Flex, what's up, my guy?
First of all, I want to commend you for sticking to your guns and also standing up for people who cannot stand up for themselves. I see you, my brother. I see your movement.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, man. You have been one of the sole media sources that has really helped amplify and give the victims a voice. So, man, I want to give you a shout out right now, Flex, for sure.
Yeah, we're really. Yo, listen, I remember when you got a cease and desist, and no, you got like defamation of character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously now, 6 months later, that makes no sense.
Absolutely. And that's why, for anybody that's new to me, I always call myself the receipt guide. I don't speak unless I have facts. I'm not a slanderer. I'm not a hater. I'm not here to defame anybody. So when I started getting people that were reaching out to me talking about the amount of money that they had invested, not only the investment piece, but because I've been around real estate for damn near my whole life, you could hear clear red flags that these weren't traditional real estate deals. And as people start sending me more and more, I started looking and I'm like, wait a minute, these guys aren't even getting real properties. And then you could look at the area where they were putting the money at. None of it made sense. And then it just became where it just snowballed for Envy because he came on my live and tried to act as if he didn't know it was a major issue. But he had talked to many of the investors who are now complaining.
So, you know what? Shout out to, is it Sarah Wallace?
Oh, man, shout out to Sarah Wallace, man. NBC4, yeah, for sure.
Talk about blowing somebody out the frame.
Sarah has become my new favorite.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you calling. And appreciate you what you're doing for the people, my brother. I see you.
Man, hey, once again, I just wanted to really make sure when people heard and stumbled across the news that they really had an understanding of context. Because many people say investment. These weren't typical investments. Nobody got anything. In real estate, you don't go to zero. You should at least have an asset. But these people were sold, like 9-10 people were sold literally the same asset and told that the assets would be worked on and things of that nature. And none of those things ever happened. And, I've got access to bank records. I've got access to so much stuff where you can see clear fraud. This isn't a typical real estate deal. This is fraud on the highest level. And now the numbers have got to close to $80 million. I just want to say, man, you stepped out before anybody on the radio, and you gave a lot of victims a platform and a voice when nobody was willing to step up. So shout out to you, man. I just want to say thank you again. I know the victims are appreciative of it, and that means a lot to these people.
Yeah, and I'm going to do my Ernie Anastas and stay on this story, Channel 742 and CNN style. Love, my brother.
Peace, Flex.
Tony, I'm going to play you give me 10 minutes.
All right, bet. Yeah, it's up. It's everywhere. Shout out to Funk Flex. Shout out to everybody that's now doing what the victims needed. And that's covering a major heartbreaking story. I know many people hear my delivery sometimes and I'm like, I make it kind of, comedy / I'm very direct. But I really wanted to make sure that people could understand the gravity of what was taking place, the amount of people that's involved. This is like some of the worst shit I've ever witnessed. When you see people who really went and took out 401ks, they went and did all kind of loans against their properties and everything else in order to try to be able to invest with these guys, believing that this was going to be a way to build generational wealth and to be able to, elevate their families and to come in there with good intention and just get completely robbed is absolutely just sad. You got to think about it. Like, these weren't street guys that signed up for street business and then got taken advantage of. They came under the understanding that DJ Envy had many successful deals with Caesar, which now we think that's all BS because they were claiming that they had 3,000 units and all that. If you had 3,000 units and the income that you said that you had coming in, there's no way that you have this many people that are clearly defrauded. Maybe next week I'm going to show you guys Caesar's bank records and how he was spending the money, which is even more egregious. I mean, this dude DoorDash bill and shit like that is out of his world with actual investor money. And DJ Envy, man, I know you and your attorney, you guys sued me for defamation, and I think that it would behoove you to drop that case, because you're going to be at a position where the countersuit that I'm going to put on you is going to be very, very damning. The discovery is going to be even more disgusting. You have multiple people who are going to come into court and testify with me. You have accepted payola. You have broken so many laws. You have been complicit in a Ponzi scheme. You have known about this for well over a year plus and have done absolutely nothing. You have promoted this man amongst millions of people. And I had a conversation with somebody today, Envy, and that conversation was even more damning because this person invested, was about to invest, and he asked you, should he invest? And you told him no. He was about to give Caesar a couple $1 million. Now, I want you to understand something. That right there shows clear conspiracy, Envy. I know, based off what I was told today, that you knew there was bad shit happening, and back in May, this brother was about to invest several $1 million and he did not invest because you told him not to invest. He told me that specifically. And you know who he is. And you know who he is. And you know that is very credible. So when you get out here now and you try to play this whole victim card and you try to act as if you're not understanding where this smoke comes from and what's going on, I'm just going to tell you right now. I got the receipts, dog. I have the receipts. And you know when I say I got it, see, y'all been testing me this whole time. You tried to play all these games, but now I got you on Billboard. I got the Telemundo. I got you on ABC, NBC. You really tried the wrong one. See, this is the same thing that happened to Jay Morrison. Same thing that happened to Big Business. See, you niggas underestimate my consistency. I don't stop. See, you made the mistake of calling me a clout chaser back in May when you could have came out and apologized, had some contrition, and gave the victims an opportunity to know that you were going to support them versus actually acting like you're a victim as well. You had that opportunity. Remember you told me on the phone call that this was going to get ugly and that this was going to be class action lawsuits and that attorneys and everybody was involved. You remember that part of our conversation? You knew what was going on, Envy. You got on here and you tried to say that you didn't know that if Caesar owed you money or not. See, all these things now will come back to haunt you. Everything that you said and did will come back to haunt you because in the court of law, ignorance is no excuse. You can't run a red light and say you ain't know that you couldn't run red lights. Guess what? You still get a fucking ticket. You go murder somebody, you can't say, well, I didn't know I couldn't murder nobody. Guess what? You're still going to jail for murder. You can play stupid, but the law is not stupid. And once they connect that you had your bank account and all those things closed from money that you received from Caesar this year, you're fucked. In addition to all the other connections that I've already made with all the different things that you have with Jen and transferring properties and deeds and things over, we have you every which way. You can't, like, at this point, you might as well say, hey, yo, I fucked up and let me figure out a way to help. Because Massimo ain't helping you. That little greasy head motherfucker with that gel in his head, that snake of an attorney who said that you don't have any culpability in this thing, he's an idiot. He can't help you. He can tell Sarah Wallace that I'm a criminal, but one thing about it, my criminal shit has stopped in 2017. Haven't been in trouble ever since. You can't call me a criminal. You can't say no. What you niggas is doing is criminal. What you niggas doing is wrecking people's lives. What you niggas are doing is literally shattering dreams. And guess what? The worst part about the dreams that you're shattering, these are your very own supporters. Now I want you to think about looking up to somebody, respecting somebody, and then the person that you look up to and respect actually steals from you. I couldn't imagine, like, I look up to Shaq, man. That's like, Shaq is my favorite fucking entrepreneur. Shout out to the Diesel, man. I see you just got your Reebok deal today, man. Amazing. My favorite entrepreneur. That's like me partnering with Shaq and giving Shaq $500,000 and Shaq run off of my bread. Do you know how devastated I would be? Do you know how fucked up it would be to look up to a nigga your whole life, look up to him for years, and you get the opportunity to do something with him or a partner based off his cosign, and they run off with your bag? Do you know you just violated all the people that actually love and trust you? I want you to understand that, because I don't even think you clearly get, you didn't just violate anybody, you violated your supporters, man. You violated your supporters, man. I want you to understand, this wasn't just like you just got some random nigga on the street. They weren't random niggas on the street. They weren't random people on the street. These were your avid listeners and supporters that came because you told them you had a way to help them achieve generational wealth, to avoid the scams and the predatory behavior of all the other seminars that were overcharging people and under-delivering. You said that you would be exactly that, and you became the exact snake that you hated on. You prayed from your platform. You allowed your business partner to come amongst millions of people who already was arrested for scamming and drug dealing, and you allowed him to launder money, scam people, all underneath your umbrella, in the same office that you shared. In the same office that you shared. And then, once you figure out that Tony the Closer knows about this situation and it's going all hot and bothered, guess what you do? You jump on live with me to try to cool down the situation with me and act as if you had no knowledge of what was happening. See, when I first did that live with you back in May, I was unaware that you had all this other stuff going on for over a year. See, it was already happening, everybody. There was a gentleman who had partnered with Caesar for the Flip to Dial project and had to sue Caesar in February of last year or March of last year for $400,000. He didn't sue him. He threatened to sue him, and Caesar paid him back, but he made him sign an NDA. See, there were people that were already having issues for a very long time, but they were kept on the wraps. They paid people off and then silenced them by saying, hey, you can't speak on this. See, Tony the Closer just happened to talk to the credit dude who you had fucked over. See, y'all got a little too cocky. You thought that you could control the credit dude. You thought that, hey, nothing would ever get this far. You try to even say that, hey, Tony the Closer is clout chasing. He's hating. So I wonder if Billboard is clout chasing. I wonder if Yahoo.com is clout chasing. I wonder if NBC is clout chasing. I want to know if goddamn NewJersey.com is clout chasing. I want to know if Sarah Wallace is clout chasing. Because now, you know, when all this stuff is happening, is everybody now lying on you? Are you going to now sue the news outlets? Are you going to now sue a Billboard? Because it's all fact. Are you going to sue all of these other companies that you tried to do to me? Are you going to sue the source? Are you going to, because you tried to sue me, to silence me. I want to know, are you going to now take those very same actions against those other outlets? Because now you can't hide it any longer, brother. Now everybody looking at the lawsuits. You talking about 40, 50 plus lawsuits, millions of dollars, brother. Oh no, you can't hide this any longer. You can't hide this. You and Massimo, y'all try to do it. Y'all said, let me see if I can sue Tony the Closer and post it on Shade Room. See, you niggas didn't even try. You tried to minimize and make it seem like I was a hater, which all you did was piss me off and make me have to prove a point. Nigga, did you know that I'm a Virgo? You know that shit already. I mean, Envy, you know I'm a Virgo. You come at me and you know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna stop. Anybody that has any knowledge, the minute that you try to make it seem like I'm a hater, a clout chaser, or something of that capacity, I'm gonna prove my point, and I will do it every fucking day until I beat it into people's head. You're gonna know that you fucked with the wrong person. Now I won't stop until you're in court. I won't stop. And then I'm gonna come to court. You're gonna see me front row. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Because nigga, I know you going to court. And after you finish with court, you better pray to God that your attorneys are good enough to keep your black ass out of jail. Because it's gonna be hard for you to be out of jail with all the information I got. And I'm making sure I'm gonna pass all that shit to the DA. Oh man, I'm passing every bit of this information to the DA. I'm not letting up. I'm not letting up. See, you niggas tried to harass my girlfriend. You posted all our business. You posted our addresses. You posted fucking all kind of shit to try to like deflect away from the bullshit that you guys are a part of. These niggas posted my damn mugshots from back in the day. I said, oh shit. I can't wait to post y'all's now. Nigga, y'all niggas posted my old ass mugshots. Nigga, I ain't been in no lockup. I ain't been in no jail, and I ain't stole nobody money. But you niggas tried to tear me down because I was telling the truth about you scamming. So guess what? I can own everything that I ever been through in my life. I had multiple charges. They were dismissed. I've been through some shit. But I'm gonna tell you like this, 100%, your motherfucking shit is gonna be recent. And when your fucking mugshots come out, guess what? Guess who's gonna be right there? Guess who's gonna be posting all the pictures? Guess who's gonna post your downfall? See, you should have never, ever tried to motherfucking belittle me, shame me for giving these people a voice. Man, I ain't been nothing but good to the community. See, the difference between me and you, I got hundreds of people that have actually been successful by my program. See, I got into real estate and I decided I was going to make sure that I actually help people. I actually decided I was going to be the one that came into the community and provided real resources, real information, and I actually poured my money back into the very same people. Many people don't like me because I've been at it with many people, but every single person, whether you say Jay Morrison or whoever it's been, I have always been honest. I have always told the truth. I have never hated, lied, or clout chased off anybody. If you know who I am, you would know that doesn't even make sense. See, but the beauty of all of this stuff is I remember what the comment section looked like in May when I was talking about and covering this from the beginning. Everybody, clout chaser, hater. I remember looking at Nicole's face. Nicole was sick. She ain't even want to admit it. She's reading them comments. She's like, damn, baby, I can see it in the face. She had a damn baby face like, I don't know. See, now you fast forward and nigga, I'm gonna get the last laugh. That's the one thing I always tell y'all, I'm gonna get the last laugh. I'm gonna always get the last laugh, man. I remember those comments. Boy, it was fucking 4,000 niggas saying clout chaser. Boy, that shit had me, my body temperature raising. Y'all know when you get so fucking mad, your body temperature, you get to sweating and shit. That nigga called me a clout chaser and hung up, and I just read the comments. They was going by one, but that shit seemed like it was in slow motion. It just was ripping my heart out. I said, this bitch ass nigga just came in here and finessed and called me a clout chaser? And everybody in the comments was all, boy, they was all clout chaser, clout chaser, clout chaser. I said, ooh, you motherfucker. Ooh, you bitch ass nigga. I said, the minute that you did that, nigga, you activated a nigga, I ain't been able to get a good night's sleep since. I wake up at 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, nigga. I'm gonna make sure I get my lick back. I'm gonna make sure I get my lick back. And boy, in the last week, this has been quite a fucking week. Man, we done had features, man. They done had a nigga on New York News. Boy, I said, nigga, I done made New York News today. I made New York News for telling. Boy, I done told on you, nigga, I made New York News. Now, I can't wait until this shit goes into the court. So I'm gonna make New York News multiple times. I'm gonna come right there front row. I'm gonna put on a suit when we come to court. Nigga, I'm gonna be sharp in that motherfucker. I'm gonna be sharp when I come to court. See, you decided that you will lie and try to make me look like shit instead of making Caesar look like shit. I was innocent. It was your partner that came on my live and said that you scammed him, not me. I didn't go looking for this. See, a lot of people like, what was your issue with Envy and everything else? I never went looking for these niggas. I never tried to start nothing with it. I didn't try to investigate these niggas. The credit dude came to me and said, man, they scammed me out of $150,000. Envy could have came up here and easily been like, anybody that's owed money, let's get together, let's figure it out, and I can help you. This nigga said, it's obvious you clout chasing because you throw my name in it. What? You call me a clout chaser? Okay, my nigga. All right, Envy. And then you niggas had a nigga act like he was coming to my crib back in May to try to intimidate me. It's been so many layers to this, y'all. Like, people don't understand behind the scenes, the first thing that happened before they tried to sue me, they sent some nigga named Willow from Jersey or whatever to my crib. And this nigga was supposed to be, I don't know if he's supposed to be a gangster, what he's supposed to be, but this nigga told me he was down in my lobby back in May. Actually, it was Memorial Day Monday. Nigga comes to my crib, calls me like 5-6 times in a row. I don't know who it is. Answer the phone. He's like, yo, I got sent down here. These niggas, something. I'm in your lobby. Come downstairs. I'm like, in my lobby? Nigga, you in my lobby? I go put my vest on, get my cousin like, hey, yo, we gonna go downstairs. We got a nigga tell me he downstairs. I don't even say nothing to Nicole. I give Nicole a quick little kiss real quick. I'll be like, I'm about to walk downstairs real quick. Don't even tell her. Got my vest on, hoodie on, everything. 2, 2, 3. Put that bitch in there. One in the chamber. I was about to walk downstairs and catch me a body. And I was gonna walk right back upstairs and act like ain't nothing happened. I said, bro, I hope y'all don't know. You must not know who you dealing with. If you think that you're gonna send a nigga to me and think that I'm just gonna come downstairs and let you, nigga, I'm coming down with them sticks. It's like, what do you think? Like, nigga, I'm really, what? I live in, you send a nigga to my crib? Oh man, you lucky that the nigga wasn't in my goddamn, in the lobby when I went downstairs. You lucky the nigga wasn't in my lobby when I went downstairs. Nigga, I was about to show you what the stand your ground law is. Did you not see the Lambo video when the police goddamn pulled me out? Y'all better know what type of nigga you walking up on. Did y'all not see when the police fucked with me in Miami and pulled me out my Lamborghini? Did you see what was in my car? I'm not one of these regular niggas that you just go, no. Nigga, I ride around in a Lamborghini with a stick. The fuck? Do you know who the fuck I am? I don't play like that. You think you gonna bully me? See, that's the difference, man. So now I made all of this shit personal. You niggas tried to goddamn come to my crib. Then you tried to put me in lawsuits. Then you post my girl address. Nigga, do you know I'm not gonna stop until you niggas is in jail? Nigga, my girl miscarried fucking with you bitch ass niggas. Do you know I'm not gonna stop until I get you niggas in fucking jail? I wanna see what your 12 days of Christmas looks like for your fucking wife this year. I wanna see what the fucking 12 days of Christmas looks like for your wife this year. You niggas literally fucking attacked my woman. Nigga, when I tell you, nigga, I will not rest until you the fuck in jail. This shit is beyond personal.